An incident that began in Osakis this morning, Thursday, September 13th, ended with a Stearns County deputy shot in the forearm with an arrow from a compound bow. The suspect was then in turn shot by officers. More than one officer from different agencies fired their weapons. It is unclear at the present time who actually shot the suspect. The suspect was shot in the left shoulder, the buttocks, and had a grazing hand wound. A black pickup stolen from Osakis exited in Sauk Centre just after 10 a.m. this morning. He pulled into the John Deere lot and then ran into a building in Sauk Centre. The vehicle drove through multiple backyards and smashed into parked vehicles in Sauk Centre. The vehicle sped towards a residential neighborhood and then smashed straight through a garage door on 10th Street. The suspect, described as a 31-year-old man from the Osakis, Alexandria area, ran into the home through an unlocked door. Officers from Stearns County, Sauk Centre, Minnesota State Patrol, Melrose Police, and Osakis Police tried to clear the home. Suspect appeared with a compound bow from the second floor of the home and then shot Stearns County Deputy Paul Orvis through the left forearm with a target arrow. The compound bow belonged to the homeowner. Officers fired their weapons at the suspect, striking him more than once. Officers and then SWAT team negotiators started talking from the downstairs to the upstairs with the suspect. He told officers he had been shot. After nearly 2 hours, the suspect appeared from the top floor, was tasered, and then taken into custody. He was brought by the Sauk Centre ambulance to the Sauk Centre Hospital and later transferred by Lifeline helicopter to the St. Cloud Hospital for further treatment of his wounds. Deputy Orvis is in surgery to remove the arrow shaft and treat a possible broken arm. Deputy Orvis is a 17-year veteran with the Stearns County Sheriff's Office. He is listed in good condition by the hospital. St. Cloud Police Department will handle the assault investigations of Deputy Orvis. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, the BCA, will handle the shooting investigation. Search warrants and then any crime scene investigation also will be conducted. Homes in the general area, in the general neighborhood of the incident, were evacuated by officers. There was no immediate threat to the general public. However, Sauk Centre schools also went into lockdown. Multiple additional agencies assisted in the response to this incident. We would expect in the future the Stearns County Attorney Janelle Kendall will charge the suspect with multiple counts and felony counts.
Sheriff, the home that the suspect entered, was it an acquaintance or just a random home?
It was a random home.
Why?
And this was stolen from a liquor store, the plaque?
I'm unclear on that.
But it was stolen in Osakis.
Yes, sir.
Just to confirm, the home was also a stolen item used. He stole it from the home that he entered?
He used the compound bow from the home he entered, belonging to the homeowner. So we actually knew how many arrows were left in the home, so that one arrow was fired, we knew there were 5 additional.
Was he shot on the outside of that house or
No,
inside?
on the inside of the house. He appears at the top of the steps, and they're trying to clear the home, and then immediately fires, striking straight through the officer's arm. So when we get to the hospital, we have the shaft coming out about this far and coming out about this far. And obviously the hospital at Sauk Centre would have taken the bottom and the top of the arrow off. So it's the shaft. And again, it's fortunate that he was not shot with a target arrow and not essentially a hunting arrow.
Is the black pickup still in the scene?
It probably would still be at the scene, yes, sir.
How is the officer doing that was shot? He sounded extremely calm over the scanner from what I heard. And what would you say about the actual general response of the law enforcement to the scene?
Well, first let me say law enforcement response was wonderful. It was really well done. It was well coordinated. We felt like this ended as well as it possibly could have. The officer, I went to the emergency room and met him. He came. Good.
He was shot in the house,
Shot in the house.
on the bottom of the stairs, and the gentleman shot him. Describe the suspect,
He described him as a 31-year-old man.
Was the home unlocked at the time, or did he break in?
It was unlocked.
But he drove. You say he drove that pickup right into the garage,
He
right?
drives it right in the garage, so it's going to be from the garage into the home. It's going to be on the garage.
Was the family inside at the time, or were they out?
There's no one in the home, thank you.
Sheriff, do you have any idea of where the home was in the house? Was it locked up or was it
I'm unclear. Kind of thought it was actually in the garage, but it may have been somewhere else. Deputy Paul Orvis has been with the Sheriff's Office for 17 years, and he has also been a member of VOTA, the Violent Offenders Task Force, and has been obviously a very, very good officer.
And what would you tell the public about this incident, about how the law enforcement community responded, about how the first responders were there? What would you say?
They responded rapidly, efficiently. Obviously, we had SWAT on the way very, very quickly. The negotiators were there quickly. Officers, their initial response, so the troopers, the officers are there after the shooting, handle the talking very, very well. Then they bring in people who are obviously trained in negotiation. It was handled very, very well. And we always, as any of these kinds of incidents, the response from St. Cloud Police, Minnesota DCA, and Minnesota State Patrol. Well, appreciate it.
Any other injuries besides the deputy and the suspect?
No other injuries. Lockdown in the school would have been lifted very shortly after 1 p.m. Excellent.
Sheriff, are you releasing the name of the suspect yet?
No, we would not until typically we don't want to get in trouble.
And speaking of the shooting, can you go back and take us into that? What was the law enforcement agency actually shot at the suspect? How many times was he hit? Where was he hit? That kind of stuff.
He's been shot in the left shoulder, in the buttocks, and also a grazing wound in his hand. Multiple officers fired their weapon, obviously including the Minnesota State Patrol, but also local agencies. The deputy, at this time, it's pretty clear he did not fire his weapon.
So Belgrade police, you say,
No.
involved in the shooting?
No, probably Melrose Police. We're not unclear of who else.
How large of an area was evacuated? Like how many homes?
So some blocks around, as we would always do in this kind of incident. So up and down the street behind, several blocks.
Sheriff, just one more. Would you just? You said he went through some yards or drove some crazy driving in a Vegas too. I mean, is this just a joyride in a stolen car?
Now, I'm unclear what happened in Osakis, but what happened in Stearns County is whether it was a joyride or the person was high on something is unclear at this time. But he did tear through yards in Sauk Centre, and I know he smashed a gazebo, and again, the officers are right behind.
Safe to say you'll be looking into whether some kind of substance was involved.
Indeed, we will.
So when you say behind them, you mean they would get to a stop? They weren't chasing.
They were
was
not
a
chasing.
chase.
At no time were any of our officers in Stearns County or the State Patrol actually chasing.
He was shot in the house, not before he got to the house.
He was shot only in the house.
And was he the only officer responding at that time into the house where he
No,
was
there were
shot?
multiple officers were in the house.
But the suspect was only shot in the house.
Yes, sir. Only shot in